How's it going? Today, I have another first impressions video, and this time, I have a game called Starship Troopers Extermination. When you first see this game, you immediately think of Helldivers 2. Alien planets, soldiers, giant bugs. The comparison is obvious. Despite that though, the game is far from a clone of that. One giant reason for this is the mission structure. In Helldivers 2, in most missions, you land on the planet, you go out, and do certain missions like move antennas, blow up nests, that kind of stuff. Meanwhile, in this game, your missions overall center on defense rather than offense. And eventually, you'll either end up doing a base defense or the entire mission will be base defense. Another cool thing as well is the class system. It's similar to Call of Duty or Battlefield. You have Sniper, Demolisher, Guardian, Engineer, Medic, and Ranger. And each class has their own kit kind of. Different guns, different perks, and different way they overall play on the battlefield. For example, Demolishers use AoE and Snipers obviously snipe. And also, this plays into enemy variety. Unlike Helldivers 2, which has only 4 players in a match, your full team here has up to 16 players. So all these classes play into each other. There's quite a few different bugs. You have drones, warriors, gunners, tigers, bombardiers, fire warriors, plasma grenaders, inferno bugs, and also royal guards. Drones are standard fodder, very weak and very quick. Warriors are also fodder, but a bit stronger. Tigers are essentially elite enemies that are very quick and can one-shot you. Gunners will sit in the back and fire at you. Grenaders do the same thing as well, but they do huge explosions, knocking down walls, destroying bunkers, and killing you very quickly. Inferno bugs also do AoE and leave behind a pool of flame. Because of these differences, enemies have their own synergy to them. And because of this, your team each focuses on different bugs, depending on what you can do. Demolishers focus on AoE, engineers kill their close enemies with their flamethrower, snipers get enemies in the back, stuff like that. While this may sound more structured than Helldivers 2, there's a lot of chaos involved once the walls go down. The cool thing about this game is that it has a different niche. Right now, there's not that many big team-focused games, so this kind of like scratches that itch. The best way to describe this game is the Battlefield class system, Helldivers 2 enemies, with base building defense. I've really been enjoying it so far. However, before I end it off, some negatives as well. The movement is a bit janky. It's not terrible, but like it does feel kind of stiff. Not as fluid as something like Call of Duty, I would say. I have noticed some minor bugs, no pun intended. And this is stuff like getting caught on the debris, bullets going through enemies sometimes, dead enemies standing up. Nothing crazy, kind of just common issues for PvE games. But it can't hinder your fun if it happens too often. And while this isn't a negative, I definitely want to see more map variety. The more uniqueness, the better. The ones we have now are pretty good, but I would like to see some more variety and depth to the maps. An area like vastly different from Earth. Give me a map with an alien biome, and maybe give us one with like some verticality to it, where bugs either like ascend or descend upon us. And I have heard complaints of connection issues, but I have not had any myself, so keep that in mind. I've played quite a few games and no disconnects at all. So I might just be lucky, I don't really know. And of course, thank you to Offworld for a copy of the game. So far, I would definitely say it's worth checking out. Right now it's only $50, so not a steep price. And if they fix these issues, it'll be a lot better too as well. If you're someone who really hates these kind of issues, I would say wait maybe an update or two, and then it should be better by then. Another thing to note as well, recently they had update 1.1, which had new features, content, and also quality of life improvements. So even now, on full release, they're not done adding stuff yet. My guess is they'll continue to do this. And that's about it. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, sub for more, and comment suggestions. If you have any thoughts, questions, suggestions, comment below and I'll respond. See ya.